truth you don't dare acknowledge.
Do you think they both think that they're
Do you think you're just going to
both hotter than each other?
back to the colony, a hero?
Probably Raven does.
You can't be manipulated anymore. And the information you've gained is no use to Mother Sphere or the colony. You will be discarded just like they were during the colony extinction.
Dog, they got white women to voice Asian baddies. Ooh.
Welcome back, Brock.
Oh, fuck. No.
Dog, you just got killed by a baddie, dog. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I knew from the very beginning. That's right. I was nothing but a tool. Even the legacies I left behind became part of the
Fuck, dude, if I had these two.
for realizing the truth. after what you did to Taki! Can't you see? It was Mother Spear who deceived us. You would have remained ignorant if not for him. I served him for a very long time. I know him better than anyone. You don't know anything. You don't know his pain, his anger, his agony. All this talk of you being the chosen one, it ends here.
Lily, I want you to stay back this time. This is my battle.
Does that make the boss fight harder if she doesn't do anything?
Yeah. God damn.
To complete your mission and head back to the colony.
Wait, she's stroking the thing.
Unfortunately, you've learned too much. You can't be manipulated anymore.
Yeah.
And the information
Have you ever
gained is
wanted to
no
be a
use to
sword
the
before,
sphere or
dog?
the colony.
Yeah.
You will be discarded just like they were during the colony extinction. Like trash.
No.
Nice,
Wow.
This guy's fucking shitting on his mic, dude.
Oh. Dog, I would have kind of shisha like dog. I wonder how many hours went in making that, dude.
Probably a lot. Because it looks like they fucking looked at it all day, so they probably took a lot more time.
Oh, fuck, man. It fucking killed me, dog. Megatron fucking killed me.
Baddie Tron. Dog, is she melting you, dog?
Oh, it's a fucking robot.
Oh, dog, it is. It's Megaton.
Bro. Please fucking shot. Okay, dude, I'm fucking gone, dude. They must fuck a woman up the ass, dog. Oh my fuck. See what
Why
I'm
not just
capable
fucking
of, dog.
save, man? Formal terrain. Like, this game doesn't save my fucking... my, fucking settings.
Shut up.
You're definitely not ordinary.
It's just so stupid.
Yeah, there's 3 people.
Damn, dog.
Man! It fucking killed me. Dog, can I ask you a question, dog? You think Michael Jackson fucked them kids, dog?
I didn't really ever look into it.
I'm asking you, dog, what do you think about it?
I don't think anything about it.
Form an opinion right now. Do it now.
Well, considering people just came out with new allegations when his movie came out, I'll just say no. I still.
Yeah. Fucking Mike has died. Ching chong ching. Dog, it's the Asian. It's the Asian.
Whoa, go back to that blue one. What the fuck?
Nigga, I already showed you that.
I don't remember that one. Whoa. Yeah, those fucking stockings, whatever in those. Whoa, those straps though. Whoa. Dog, them straps are easy to take off, dog. Whoa. Dog, them straps are made for getting taken off.
Bomber clock ting, dog.
Whoa, dog. Dog, that dress shows the photo. That is shows some back, dog. Fuck, it's 11:15 already.
Damn, dog. Look pretty good.
Yeah. Dude, that's literal like lingerie. That's amazing. That's funny. They should have come out with a game award for the most base game of the year.
Yep. Dog, it blew me up. Bro, what do you fucking call this outfit, dude? Like,
The goat fit.
You're definitely not ordinary.
gotta kill the ball. What?
Dog doesn't even cover her ass.
Bro, the West is dead because it's fucking dead.
The West.
Some guy's asking me in the chat why the West is dead.
Last promotion on. Bro, I've been trying to talk to you, but whenever I tune in, you end stream. I wonder if this guy can hear me.
I don't know what the
First thing I
fuck.
asked was, why do you think the West is dead? Because of the current gaming landscape or what? Well, it's part of it. It's all fucking connected.
I don't know if he can hear you, though.
I wonder if he can even hear you. I don't know if your mic is set up.
About to fucking kill this thing. Yo, get ready for the sexiest execution.
Whoa! Dog, would you let her fucking do
Face.
that to you, dog?
Yes. Yeah.
Even if she kills you?
Yeah. The West is dead because there's a faggot in this country named Brock Bondi.
Nice.
He was supposed to fuck all the women, but he did not.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah. Let's let's fight a Sith Lord, dog. Oh, shit. I just shit my pants. Oh. Oh. God. You can't do that, dog. You can't do that. You can't do that. Holy fuck, dude. That is a hell of an outfit.
My lower trap is tingly, dog. Is that a good thing, dog?
Bro, my fucking balls are tingling, dog. Look at this fucking woman. Where?
Watch out! Oh my goodness, it recovered instantly. Hey. Damn, dude, she got fucked. Oh, fuck. Bro, look at what I did to her, dude.
Dog, she got pied.
Crazy, bro. She's fucking bleeding out her ass. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I don't think so, but sure, dog.
She's about to get calm.
Damn, dog, you could see her tatas.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna make her submit to him. She's submitting.
Yes, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's sick.
She has to have. No, she can't have that expression. She's got to be scared.
The guy in the chat said, I also think it's really cute how you use the camera, but I can't get you to chat with me about it. Nice, dude.
Nice. Look at that, dude. fucking looking right at the camera. About to get red.
Holy fuck,
Fucking
dude.
sword. Yeah, dude, that's fucking ridiculous.
Holy shit, man, that's funny.
It looks like she's taking it up the ass right there, dude.
Yeah, take a picture of that, dude. What the hell? Like a screenshot or something. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, dude. How do I... Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Fuck! Shit's so fucking retarded. Oh my god, dude. Like, you fucking see that, dude?
Yeah. Dude, the arch in her back is fucking all time, man.
The cop fucking beat the shot. Whoa. Dude, that's crazy, man. See that shit right? Fuck.
I have an idea. I'll try overcharging the railgun on the next recovery.
Oh.
Bro, I'm not fucking doing that again.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
How do I
Oh.
check in my
Whoa.
chat?
Yards, turn right.
Just go on the, just have to go on the phone.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Turn right.
I don't think there's a way to do it on the console. And even if there was, it would take a long time to type.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards,
Oh, yeah, that's what I love about this cutscene. Which one do you think has a nice ass? I mean, obviously all of them, but which one do you want to see?
Ooh, go back to the red one. Or the pink
Red
one.
one.
Yeah, no, it was way up there, I think. You can go to that pink one, though.
This one?
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
Alright. See, we'll get a nice look at it in the cutscene.
And it makes her back look nice, too.
Just gotta watch this fucking moron die.
See one of the good guys in the game? Like one of your friends?
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's get a look.
in 400 yards, turn right.
Oh, damn. That was nice.
Turn right. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn left.
What other one do you want to see?
Well, since your stream has a bit of a delay,
In 400
you'll
yards,
need to give me a little bit longer to. That one would probably be a good one.
Which one, motherfucker?
Yo, I can't fucking see her ass, dog. Nice. Ooh, that red one might be good. Nice, dude.
Ugh. Man, I'm just gonna pick my fucking, my go-to.
turn sharp right.
Take a look, dog. I'm about to fucking destroy this boss, dude.
You've arrived at your destination.
Whoa! That's not very nice.
fuck, dude. What do I do? Can do.
Was that like the art book thing?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the movie Obsession?
Yeah, with the hot chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really popular now.
You know that movie? I think it had like a $1 million budget, and it made more money than the fucking Star Wars movie.
Yeah, it made like 72 times its budget from the opening weekend or something. Good. Fucking movie deserves to get 100,000 times more, no matter how much it made.
You've arrived at your destination.
Damn, dog. That's pretty mean. Dude, that's a sick image right there. Time for the goated game.
Which one?
Goated game of all goats. What I'm saying, though. Dog didn't build an under the parking lot.
You've arrived at your destination.
Dude, I hate when I try to go to a drift zone to try to get some good scores and it starts to.
Oh, what do you got against the rain, dog?
Rain is for cars that can't drift in the dry. That's what it's for.
But dog, you can drift anyway.
This fucking gay faggot doesn't even have fucking sound for this fucking game, dude.
Well, I lowered. Hold on, I can. Trying to kill fucking bullshit right here, dog. Tough work.
judge has been banned for life from ever serving on the bench again.
In Texas,
Bro, I gotta fucking kill demons. What do you gotta do? Fucking slide on a road?
agreed to resign immediately.
Go fuck
A
yourself.
lifetime ban from judicial service after multiple misconduct complaints. In a formal agreement with the State Commission on Judicial Conduct, the first openly LGBT-identified judge in Bexar County said she has, quote, officially and formally resigned her judicial duties effective immediately. While the commission said the allegations, quote, if found to be true, could result in further disciplinary action. The case centers on a December 2024 courtroom clash in which Speedlin Gonzalez allegedly ordered attorney Elizabeth Russell handcuffed, telling a bailiff, quote, take her into custody and put her in the box. Prosecutors have since moved to dismiss related criminal.
But the most important thing that needs to change, that has to change, if our society is not to be ripped apart, where communities start to distrust each other, and
What are you eating?
NASCAR, and all the other institutions of this country.
I hear chomp 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 in the background, dog.
Enough of anti-white
Nom nom nom.
a promotion of the idea that white lives matter just as much.
What did you have for
An a country that treats everybody equally and fairly before.
Damn, dude. How many fucking hamburgers are you gonna eat, dude?
Is urgent. I fear.
Fucking Apache burger and a fucking hamburger. What the fuck? Oh my god.
It's well said. Everything he said was straight up on point. I know they show a little bit of his interview right here, but let's continue with this.
That you mentioned there from his response this morning. Let's have a listen.
Henry's family have responded to this in just the most extraordinarily dignified way. But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage. This is wrong. All the values and standards of living in a free country where everybody is judged equally before the law have been trashed and thrown away.
Oh, you hear these things crying, dude?
Places for Sikhs to have these ceremonial knives, but they're still a weapon. They still work, as you can obviously see.
Yo, can you do that noise, dog? The fucking crying noise?
You make a distinction for one religion to carry a weapon.
Try to do it, though.
I think Nigel's point, and the rest of that interview goes on. Where does that end, Sophie? So you've got almost nothing from the Prime Minister. I find that
faggot didn't do it, dude.
Because the accusation by the killer was that this bloke was a racist.
The fuck do I pay you for, dude?
A young man dying.
Nice, dude.
But,
I don't know, because I don't
Keir
fucking
Starmer
receive
and
checks,
all these
no.
Labour MPs who took a knee for George Floyd.
I wire them
when
to
he
your
died
dad,
at the
dog.
police of the US. Well, they are silent on this.
Says he's your manager.
Well, Keir Starmer has said that this matter should be taken to the police watchdog, but yes,
Says he's waiting till you're of right age, then he'll give you the money. You know how much money he's got? You know how much money he's got saved away for you?
How much
that I paid for? $7 million fucking dollars.
So many protests, not a single thing here in the UK. And interestingly,
$7
Peter, that
million.
interview with Nigel Farage in the last hour was not broadcast
What time is it?
on any of the main TV networks. They were pointing this out on radio this morning. They're not even taking Nigel Farage on this. Now, this been
11:51,
another
dude. Ain't
leader,
that amazing,
one of the
dude?
other parties they would have.
Time
And that
goes
just shows
by.
the huge divide here in Britain now. And I think this case will only get more and more attention as the days roll on by media who are giving it the service that it deserves. Because, Peter, this is incredibly serious. This young
Well, I
man,
don't know
in
if
his
you're
final
reading chat,
moments,
but if
he
you
was
are, I'd
being
like
read
to
his
talk
legal
about our
rights as he
common
lay
interest
on a
in pretty
footpath
anime
or on the
girls.
pavement dying. And that is
DC.
Oh, he said
incredibly
that?
concerning.
I don't know what DC is, but
That's horrific,
ERM.88.
Sophie. We'll leave it there.
This guy's trying to kidnap me, dude.
What the fuck is DC?
It's just so sad.
That's where he's got his
And
fucking
when you
stash
look
of
at the
porn, dude.
imagery involved with some of this. This is what will this is what's going to stick in people's minds for a long time. Right here. That right there. That right there. When you are white,
Oh,
the
I'm
regime will
capable
handcuff you
of-
after a migrant stabs you and let you bleed out on the street. That right.
Yo, dog, can you play some goat music, dog?
Yeah, what music is that?
Seinfeld.
Nice. Some fucking suicide fuel music, that's what that is.
Fucking do the noise, dog.
Dude, I can't.
So goated, you can't even do it, dude.
It's a G word, but I don't know if I'd use that word.
Whoa. Godly?
The Yud music, that's what that is.
Oh god, I got keys.
Like when I hear bass players like think they're cool and they play a weird, like a quick little thing, I'm like, dude, you sound so gay. Doesn't sound good at all.
Why are you fucking being that way, dude?
It's the truth, man.
Stabs you and let you bleed out on the street. That right there puts it into perspective. Big time. Absolutely horrific.
Whoa!
What else can you say, man?
Hear those noises, though?
You know? Ugh, disgusting. BMCCB says, oh, hi, good Jared. Didn't see you there. What's up, BMCCB?
Bro, I just got some fucking keys.
There's powder keg brewing all over the
Yo.
world. Sooner or later, these politicians will find out.
Fucking magnetic tears, dude.
And,
I'm fucking Magneto.
You an enemy of your people. Everyone is just
Power.
Yes, they are. We're sick and
What the
tired.
fuck any of this shit is, dude?
Sick and tired of it. Thank you, Wilson Taylor.
Whoa.
Marvin says, yeah, the issue is the blade issue. Sure. 100% the blade, not the person welding the fucking thing or using it to end someone. Yep. No, it's the knife. It's the knife's fault. It's not the fucking.
Fighting a piece of shit. Okay.
No. So freaking frustrating. 6 Scale Mafia says, here, bro. 80s and 90s were the best. We were all friends. They want us all divided. I don't even recognize the world anymore. What can we do, though? Appreciate you. I mean, it didn't. The thing that people need to realize is that this stuff didn't happen overnight. And that's, the perception is that this all happened overnight. This was building for decades. Because even though we love the 80s and the 90s, the foundation for identity politics was always being laid. We just weren't aware of it. It wasn't until Obama got into power that it escalated. Because that's where it really, they escalated it. But the foundation was being laid for decades. And so in order to shift that, and this is the problem with people's mindset, is that people, especially today, my God, we live in a TikTok world, we live in a social media world where people just want instant results. And if they don't get instant results, then they're more inclined to just give up. If they don't just get the result they want within a few minutes, they're just going to give up and move on and find something else. And that's the danger of where we are now. People's brains have been reprogrammed. Look at the stuff with Trump and Iran, and people are crying every day. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. It's like, do you think this shit is easy?
I'm thirsty.
This shit's going to take time. But people don't have that patience anymore because our brains have been rewired.
No, you don't know what's going on.
I mean, obviously, supporting the people that you believe in is one of the most important things you can do. And with the rise of
I thought you had a monster.
That so many independent media people, once they
what the fuck is your problem?
It's almost like people get in their ears, or people start to
tell me what your fucking problem is.
Money, and it kind of shifts how their thinking goes. So I mean, it's a weird dynamic.
Nice, dude.
Am I buffering?
Guy doesn't know how to fucking talk anymore, dude.
Hope not.
Not sure.
Certain people said it's buffering.
Nice.
I'm not seeing anything from my perspective to show me that my stream is having issues. So, nope.
Dude, fuck this game, dude.
But okay, it was only a couple people that had that then.
Doug?
I said, fuck this
Marlon
game,
says, this goes
dude.
back
I
to
fucking, I got
McCarthy
Mountain
not
Dew.
going far enough and exposing what was brewing in our State Department after World War II. This is decades-long change. Agreed. Decades-long change. Maximus America says, Nigel Farage is a fig. Rupert Lowe is so much better. Praying for our friends in the UK. Millions must, millions must go. Yeah. Little Dream Sailor says, so I got that one. Gregory with a gifted membership. Thank you. Fantastic Miss Knox says, mother of that guy who stabbed Henry Novak, also jailed for accessory.
Dog, I love analog horror.
I heard
You
about
ever heard
this.
of
Oh
that?
my God, she was pissed just like I was. Tell the baby story was even more crazy. I'm losing faith in humanity. And Jeanette with the gifted membership. Thank you. Kenny Justice says, I gotta love how the video was released and the media finally talks about it too.
It's like horror movies
and inhumane, in my opinion.
that have like a VHS type of deal to it.
Jeremy Phillips says, I pray to God every day that Rupert Lowe wins.
IRL
That's
kind of
not
horror.
Says if the Dems win again,
Yes.
this will be
Yeah.
Almost like Cloverfield.
That's kind of where we were.
Almost like that, yes.
Because
Almost
I
like
always
that.
shout at Cloverfield because people are like, oh, you know, people threw up in the theater. I'm like, yeah, that movie sucks. And then I watched it and it had real
Nice.
actors in it, actually.
Oh, but wait, don't believe your lying eyes.
Nice, dude. Aren't you making like the seventh one?
Vault 95 on Rumble says, how long till leftists become the party of mass arrest and
Damn, dude. So what happens to the fucking alien?
problem so they
It
can
becomes so big that even while it's standing on Earth, its head is in space, so it dies because it doesn't have oxygen. That's how they win.
Okay, a police officer involved with the death of Henry Novak has
The dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
good, but not enough. The officers must be
No,
charged
that's
and locked
Giga
up.
Chad monster
Especially
right
the
there.
one who told Henry while he couldn't breathe. I don't
So
think
big
you
it
have,
fucking
been stabbed.
dies of suffocation. It's incredible. It doesn't like collapse under its own weight.
No, dog.
Oh damn, dude. Now is it so tall? Even like at the bottom of like the sea or the ocean, it's still, its head is still in space.
This makes me so fucking angry.
Damn, dude. And what's its food source? Like, what did it eat to get that big?
This is the mind of the left, okay? They have been told that this guy's racist. They have been told that this man said a bad
Nice.
word. This man said a
Damn, dude. Through the mitochondria, something mitochondria, vaginosis, dog.
because he was accused of saying a bad word. He said a racial slur. Therefore,
Dog, can you go to where they dropped the bomb?
that is the mind of the left right there.
Put the hand in the cuff, mate.
Damn, dog, you do end the stream, dog?
Yeah, I'm just watching you now. There's only so much fucking horse shit I can deal with.
But dog, you had an interactive viewer, dog, who's into the stream.
Yeah, why the fuck does this guy...
Good, but not
Apparently,
enough.
like,
The
he's been on
officers must be
my
charged
streams
and locked
before, but I
up.
barely stream.
Especially the one
Like,
who told Henry while he couldn't breathe. I don't think you have.
it's a fucking stalker,
been
dude.
stabbed. I don't think I played this whole thing.
What's happened here, alright?
I wants to fucking jerk off to Eve in my stream, dude.
Yeah, he gets off on that shit for some reason, dude. Instead of him playing, it's has to be someone else playing.
This makes me so.
Well, maybe he doesn't own the
This makes me
game.
so fucking angry.
Maybe he's fucking poor. Spent all his money on porn.
And this is the mind of the left, okay? They have been told.
Yeah, dude, that's why I have a fucking Lamborghini.
This man said a bad word. This man said a racial slur. So
That's what I thought, dude.
They don't even view him as a human being anymore. They don't even view him as a
Ventador.
human. Because
How many liters?
he was accused of saying
Let me see. It says right here in the owner's manual. Hold on. It says it right here in the owner. 14 liters.
that is the mind
Nice.
of the left
This
right
guy's a
there.
fucking faggot retard.
Put the hand in the cuff, mate. been stabbed. So just check on.
In the face? Oh no, but we have to take their destination.
Somebody, I heard somebody say he hasn't been stabbed. He hasn't been stabbed because he said a bad word. He said a bad word, so he hasn't been stabbed. We have to believe the immigrant here.
In the face?
Just get these back off. Get the...
Again, if immigrants are so fucking great, why the fuck are they trying to get out of their own country? If they're so fucking great. If they're so great, why the hell are they trying to escape the hellhole that they're in? If they're so fucking great. If they're so wonderful, why are they trying to escape the place that they're from? If they're so fucking great.
I think talking about people over. Keep it on your side, mate. Got to regroup them. Same thing, keep it on your side. We will start with them. What's your name, mate? By the moment you are under arrest, that's for assault.
Whoa!
He's literally bleeding out dying.
Whoa!
Because his
You just fucking blew up the car.
Did you not say anything, no harm? Did you not make no impression?
How many liters is this fucking piece of shit?
This engine is 8.9.
It's gonna be sick, I think.
Damn, dude.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it there.
Why is it impossible to have a fucking 14 liter?
This is just awful. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Unreal. Unreal.
Yeah, but what if it was custom made?
Stories on George Floyd.
Like mine. What are you talking about, dude? I got more fuel capacity. I got more fuel capacity, alright?
Zero.
Nice, dude.
That's right.
Yeah. This guy's a fucking faggot, dude.
The career criminal.
Holy shit.
Let's talk about the amateur porn star.
Bro, just admit you don't know what you're talking about, okay?
A pregnant woman's belly.
Talking about
And
fuel
let's
capacity.
talk about the golden casket that we're gonna lay him in.
Can't even make it up.
Gee. Absolutely disgusting.
What, dog?
So we got this right here.
It's a bigger engine,
Thousands
dog.
of Englishmen gather in front of the police station in Southampton
yeah.
chanting, "I can't breathe" after Henry
That's what we're
Novak's
talking
murder.
about.
Yeah, bigger engine, bigger fuel capacity, dog.
Literally has nothing to do with it.
Of course, everything is interconnected, dude. Don't fucking talk to me about cars, you
So what?
fucking
It's 14 liters of what?
pleb. Of volume.
Of what for what?
A volume. What the fuck is this guy asking me? Is this guy fucking retarded?
Take that back. Take that same back. Take it away from.
Guy keeps asking me. It's fucking volume, dude. Jesus Christ. Do I have to go to fucking elementary school and fucking teach you, dude?
Glad some people are standing up. Yep.
Jesus
right
H.
Thousands of people are now marching for Henry Novak gathering in Southampton after the anti-white police who let him get murdered.
That's what it is, people. Look. All the way up here. Sick. We love to see it. All out in support of Henry Novak.
I got one of them trucks that shoots fire out the back. Got bigger it's got bigger afterburners than a fucking jet. Okay.
Good for you, dog. That's
really looking forward to what's moving forward.
Yeah. It is.
So if a car
If you fucking
behind you, you just torch them or
I can turn it on and off.
Yeah, I know. So what you're going to turn on when someone's behind
I might pull up to somebody's house and point it at the house.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they might have this house, like hypothetically, right? Like this is a hypothetical. they might be so fucking gay that they have like, I don't know, say for instance, like a car like the one you're driving in like a garage or whatever. And yeah, like I would just, you know, turn on the thrusters, and yeah, we'll see what happens, dude. We'll see who's laughing then, dude.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It's pretty lit.
What gun does the second Gucci thing have?
I think I think we'll go to V plus, get some high octane.
Nice. I don't even have
My 14 liter.
I don't have a high octane.
It does.
Yeah, what's the highest octane at V plus?
87.
Shut your 87. That's like the lowest octane.
It's the highest, dude.
My God, man. If this guy ever buys a nice car, he's gonna put fucking diesel in his fucking tank, dude.
Might as well.
Nice. It's like, hey, I'm gonna.
What's wrong with diesel?
I'm gonna get my water for dinner, and then he goes and gets Jello. It's like, why isn't it fucking liquid, dog? Alright, I'll be back. I need water myself.
Fucking get a monster, you piece of shit. Oh, fuck. I can't do that, though. Oh, fuck. Dog, what happened? Look at that. Look who decided to show up. Dog, I've been having an issue, dog. I think you might have some expertise or some advice that can help me.
Yeah, dog. What is it, dog?
Oh, a couple days.
Nice, dude.
John.
Fucking faggot Mike, dude.
Hey,
go talk.
This guy's just gonna say the same bullshit even though it's perfectly fucking
your mic
clear.
already fucking your mic
faggot.
works now, and then you're gonna wait until it doesn't fucking work because you're a dumb fucking faggot retard. Yeah, that's basically what you sound like.
Oh, so I sound like that right now, huh? Do I? Fucking piece of shit.
Faggot just wasted all of his fucking points. I can't fucking talk now because his mic's gonna go fucking retarded.
Look, are you gonna fucking help me or not?
You gonna ask your faggot question?
Over the past couple days, John and Marty have been fighting, and I don't know how to calm them down, dog. How do I calm them down?
Are these your imaginary people?
No, of course not. John is my left testicle, and Marty's my right testicle.
Or does one
They've been
want to
fighting.
stop and the other one wants to keep going?
Yeah. Now they're in a bit of a tangle now. I'm in immense pain. I can't move, and they keep fighting each other, dude. What the fuck do I do?
Tell the one that wants us to go to sleep, tell him to fucking wake up.
Marty wants to go to sleep. John is the one that keeps fighting. But John, you see, John is at least 3 times the size of Marty. See what I'm saying, dog? So John is gonna overpower Marty if Marty tries to do anything. So what do I do, dog?
Tell him to wake the fuck up and do his job.
Yeah, what's his job, dog?
To fucking work the factory, dog.
But Marty don't want to work.
Oh, then he dies.
Marty wants to rest. Yeah, dude. What do you tell your boys when they're fighting?
Wake up, you're probably gonna get fucking cancer. After they wake up.
And dude, I don't think you want them to work. Get fucking pissed at them every time you wake up wet, you fucking faggot.
Yeah, it's because they don't work properly. Hey, let's fucking let's
working
mate
as
with the
designed.
sheets instead of the fucking thing I'm supposed to. Bunch of fucking retards.
What do you name your boys, dog? See, that's part of the problem. If you treated them like people, maybe you might get what you want, dog. Don't you think?
Arrived at your destination.
Whoa.
All you do is just
You just stand there.
He would kneel in a second if it was
What
George
if I
St.
told
Floyd.
you
They all fucking kneel
that
for
you
St.
can
Floyd.
fucking get rich within 2 days?
You don't care. Look at all of these people wanting to show their respect to Henry.
I'll tell you, you're a fucking retard for believing that. Fucking retard. You fucking retard.
She thought we should have been gone by now. You don't care. It rushes me out. Look, it's me.
Truth be told, I know how, but I don't want to give away the secret just yet. Gotta earn my billions first, then, you know, maybe I'll let you.
Wait, you think I would tell people? Let's say you tell me, right? Why the fuck would I tell someone else? I'm just gonna devalue the fucking strategy.
No, I just want to make sure that I buy everything that you want to buy, and I want to buy it all, so you can't get it unless I fucking allow you to get it.
This is a crazy.
Yeah, them supercars, I'm sure they got limited quantities, so I'll just buy all of them. All the ones available.
Southampton protesters have now walked all the way to Portswood Police Station in the north of the city.
Sure, dude. You gonna do that to me?
Novak was murdered. Shame on you, they chant towards the police.
Yeah, you gonna point a fucking laser at me, dude? Are you gonna get fees to fucking stand in the middle of the woods, point a laser at my head while you threaten me?
It's raining, it's pouring, it's something.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, dog.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody said I'm confused. Where's the burning cars?
Whoa.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are
Dog,
used to
your
seeing
windshield
outrage
is
like this.
cracked.
This probably looks a little different because they're not looting Nike stores and they're not burning
That's
cars.
not very safe.
You can make of that what you want, but yeah, interesting how the Nike stores are not being looted and TVs are not being
So you
stolen.
unlocked all the
It's
islands.
almost like they actually care about what they're talking about. It's almost like they have a point behind their actual
racetrack,
protest.
kind of like 2 racetracks, and then has an strip zone over here.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty amazing, dude. Yeah, I wish I could fly my armored core in this map.
How many creases does it take to grant you?
Oh, you just passed the fucking car, dude. Like,
This is going to be a huge story over the next several days, and hopefully over to the next several weeks.
piece of shit you're driving.
Wow. Crazy indeed. Beast says,
Yeah,
long-time
it is.
listener, first-time
It's way
subscriber,
better.
love what you and the 199 and the fellowship do. Keep rocking it. The problem lies with the globalist elites and
Yeah, drive your
their
car
master
into the
plan
ocean,
to
dog.
Grid countries of identity. And they're doing a damn good job of that, unfortunately. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Jim P says, I wonder how many of our favorite artists, music, and movies are living here in the USA, escaped from the UK. I've given up on almost everybody in Hollywood in the entertainment industry.
You know, if you're ever in America,
like, if you entertain me, great.
my
but
advice would be to never go
even with,
into
like,
a
Christopher Nolan, everybody was a
national park by
I
yourself.
still love all of Nolan's movies, but what's happening with the Odyssey right now, I have said for years, like, I'm just waiting for him to let me down, and it's looking like
Yep.
he's about to do that.
Disappeared.
Because, this is turning every day, just gets worse and worse with the Odyssey news. Like, it is so bad. The information we're getting out of this movie, the marketing has just been a disaster. And so, yeah, there's just almost no one in the entertainment.
Damn, dog, is this where you already raced?
Stallone is a true one, says Dan Bask.
Wasn't
Stallone
this in the
actually
beginning?
is a true one. He's one of the few. There's not many. There's not many.
You do like a driving section, right? It's
But
on
let's see
it's just
here.
like a valley kind of course.
Fantastic Knox says the cops who arrested Henry
Whoa!
Novak and said he wasn't stabbed says he felt sick watching his own body cam. Did he not know he had a body cam? I think their arrogance is kind of where we're at with that. You know, they just have so much arrogance.
Yep, I can.
Kenny Justice says they do freaking
Fix the
Floyd
fucking
baptisms.
shit.
They are freaking nuts. Yes, they are. Vault 199
This map is pretty
says
fucking
they are
big,
colonizing
so
our country. No, not escaping theirs. That's true. Oracle of Doom says shout out to 6 Scale Nafia here in the 199 chat. He has a great channel for figure collecting. Check him out. Hail the 199. Let's freaking go. Heavy D says, where's the Caleb, I take responsibility bids? The Star Killer Sith Lord says police and lawmakers are like school teachers with bullying. They will never do anything to help. Then when you defend yourself, you are punished. Yep. Absolutely. Okay, next up, because that's obviously a huge story, we're going to continue to cover all of that. But one of the big stories that broke actually last night while I was live was this story about a phone call with President Trump and Netanyahu, which listen, I was told on good authority that Trump was controlled by Netanyahu. That's his boss. That's what I was told anyway. So I don't know what's going on now. Trump's contract with Israel might be up. I'm not sure what's happening. Because maybe Russia is now back in play and Russia is going to say like, hey, his contract is up, so we're going to re-sign Trump. Maybe that's what's going on. Or maybe it's all just bullshit when these clowns say that. Either way, there was these reports last night that President Trump had a phone call with Netanyahu, and I talked about
like
this
every
yesterday.
time,
There seem to be
the
two
exact
different versions
fucking moment in time that they
like
need to be
Trump's statement
at a
versus
certain spot.
Netanyahu's
Every
statement.
time, the exact
position,
moment in
you know,
time. Fucking hit them every fucking faggot time,
that
dude.
Trump fumes at Netanyahu and call on Lebanon per Axios. Now,
Bro, you get angry at your
I
own
don't know if
voice,
this is
dude.
true or not, but according to Axios, Trump said, "You're fucking crazy.
Every time at the
You'd be in
exact
prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your ass. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this." Now, there's going to be two different, drastically different perspectives on this. Okay? There's the anti-Israel crowd that are going to say, well, this is just Mossad putting the information out so they can make people believe Trump is not controlled by Israel. That's what the anti-Israel crowd will say. Then you'll have the super pro-MAGA crowd, and they're like, my president don't take no shit from nobody. I fall right in the middle of not believing this until Trump confirms it. Trump doesn't do anything that he doesn't want out there. Okay, now do I hope this is true? Absolutely, I hope it's true. But I'm not just going to believe it because Axios reported on this. I'm just not going to do it. Axios has actually, done this more times than I can count. And I just don't know if it's true. It seems a little too good to be true. It seems a little too good to be true, in my opinion. But I mean, even Fox News is reporting on it now. You're effing crazy. You'd be in prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your ass. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this. That's what a U.S. official tells Axios President Trump unloaded on Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during a heated phone call over Israel's military actions in Lebanon.
I think if they made
Trump
Lord of the
was
Rings
reportedly
today,
furious that Israel's move
they would purposely make Sam and Frodo a gay couple.
Region at one point also asking Netanyahu, what the fuck are you doing?
Arrived at your
Listen,
destination.
it's interesting.
They'd make
and I do
Pedro
hope it's true,
Pascal
man, but
Gandalf.
until I hear it from Trump, I'm not just going to blindly believe it, even if it's
Or
something
he
I
would
would
be
like to
Frodo.
hear. Because
Nice.
it's just,
Wait, you
you know, Like,
Nah,
here's a video.
Who's Joel? He's the fucking Mandalorian.
Audio's a bit low.
There's no like, oh, let's cast him because he looks like the roller, he sounds like the roller, he acts like the roller. No,
Likewise, Israel agreed to stop shooting at them. Let's see how long that lasts. Hopefully, it will be for eternity. Axios reports
Most
the
over
Trump
fucking rated, over
Netanyahu
passive
was tense. This is a piece
fucking
of the
person in the
outlet
history of
posting
Bollywood.
yesterday, quote, summarizing Trump's remarks to Netanyahu. The U.S. official said, "You're effing crazy. You'd be in prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your A. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this." A second source briefed on the call said,
I'm saving your A is exactly why people hate the fucking media. The fact that he says I'm saving your A. Did you say saving your A? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
"You're effing crazy. You'd be in prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your A. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this." A second source briefed on the call said Trump was quote pissed and at one point yelled at Netanyahu, "What the F are you doing?" Now at this moment, Israeli troops remain in southern Lebanon. Overnight, there were a few sirens across northern Israel from Hezbollah rocket and drone attacks, as well as a small number of Israeli strikes in Lebanon. Civilians in the Lebanese capital of Beirut are breathing a sigh of relief following evacuation orders that were issued by the Israeli military on Monday.
I think we're certainly happy about U.S. President Trump's
We got Scully for 50. Says, hail chat. Have you seen Baby Trump where Kamala and Biden talk about the casting of the Odyssey? So good. Sums it up very well. I have not seen that one. I will look for that one right now, Scully. Hail to you. Well, I'll play that here. I'll see if I can find it.
prevention. We were glad that a ceasefire was reached and that people got some relief from the displacement, suffering, and difficult conditions they have been living through. It's truly heartbreaking. We are people. We are human beings. We are not enemies of anyone, and we do not want war. We were very happy when we heard that Trump had become involved in the issue.
Arrived at your destination.
More than 3,400 people have been killed in Lebanon since the war restarted again earlier this year. We do know talks are taking place this week between the Lebanese and Israeli governments aimed at reaching a deal to normalize ties and disarm Hezbollah.
Something to watch. Thank you, Trey. Trey Yankee.
Do I, again, I guess if you're asking me what is the percentage of, you know, what I think is, like, I think there's like a 50% chance that this is true, but I have no idea. I really have no idea if it is or isn't. But I hope it is. I hope Trump pushed him out. I hope he did. I hope every word of this is true. But I'm a little skeptical. Especially because it's just so on point. Like, everybody hates Israel because of this. I mean, that is true. Like, everybody does, like, and I don't mean everybody. I think there's a ton of negativity towards Israel. I think that's just obvious, okay? For better or for worse, whether you agree with it or you disagree with it is irrelevant. But there's a ton of animosity and frustration towards Israel. Now, a lot of that has to do with Netanyahu. But I don't know. I hope it's true. We'll see. But I'm not just going to jump on the bandwagon just because I want it to be true or I think it would be funny or I think it'd be cool. But if it is even remotely close to being true, man, the anti-Israel crowd, same ones that said Trump is controlled by Israel and he does all of Netanyahu's dirty work, those people are going to look really stupid. Well, they already do look really stupid, to be fair. But this will make them look incredibly stupid. Scully, I searched that one out, but I can't find that one. I don't know if somebody tagged me in that one that she's talking about right here. I searched it, but I don't see anything on that. Let me see. Try another search. Twitter search isn't the greatest thing, though. So, let's see here. I'll go to latest and see if anything shows up, but I'm not seeing anything right now.
No, you gotta find them cornfields.
Got that one.
Do Japanese people eat corn?
Heavy D says, Caleb, aka celebrity, not Caleb Beard.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why are you being fucking racist? You fucking cock. Why are you being so fucking
For
racist?
signing my left tit at MegaCon. Would love a shout out. I'm reviewing movies and anime. I will always sign titties, you know, so, you know, for the right amount of super chat, obviously. So, thank you, I appreciate it. Jason says, I was told by good authority this war was able to be 2 to 4 weeks. How were our 3 months later? How's that winning going? Fuck Israel and Iran. Okay,
I fucking hate life.
This war would only be 2 to 4 weeks. Here, we're. You're supposed to put an apostrophe on it.
You've arrived at your destination.
Okay? Or they're gonna hear we are. I know you're emotional. By the way, are you one of these people that only types in lowercase? Isn't that like some trendy kind of like you know, new age thing where you can only type in lowercase because you're super gay? Isn't that like that's really good. Let's see. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Jason, grow up. Well, Jason, I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it. I really do. However, if you want me to feel your pain completely, I'm going to need a $50 super chat. I'm not trying to grip you or anything like that. It's in no disrespect, by the way. It's no disrespect. I'm trying to take you seriously. And me being a very prestigious streamer.
Dude, I'm trying to remember a candy.
The fact that you would send me $5,
that,
like that's
I don't know, it kind of,
in order
it had something to do with like beer.
I'm gonna, if you can just hit me with, you know what? I'll cut you a deal.
Ring any bells?
Since you already sent the 5,
like a
I'll
Coke
cut
bottle.
you send me a $45 super chat. Okay.
Where the top is like sort of whitish clear and the bottom is.
That's all you gotta do. Scully just dropped a 50.
Brownish. Like a dark
And says
brown.
try this link. I don't think it put the link in the super though.
That's where my mind is going to, but when I'm trying to remember the taste of it, I don't know. I can't say for certain it's the same taste that I'm thinking about.
If you can get the link from Scully, if she's trying to drop it in the chat, and then you can.
Well, I don't see how it would.
I don't even know how to describe it.
But yeah, it didn't put the link in.
No, like
or you can drop it in the Rumble chat or the Kick.
Like I don't mean like actual beer.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of.
Like
man named Jed says, "No, answer his question, or you're just as bad as Chrissy Mayer."
Sort of like a fake Coke bottle kind of.
Yeah, so I'm guessing something like that.
Oh, he says, "How's the winning going?"
But dude, like this thing had such a unique flavor.
Well,
I don't even know how to describe it.
I'm probably going to be hanging out at a certain place in DC soon. Is that enough winning for you? His specific
I guess like
question was, how's
if you've
that
ever had
winning?
root beer,
Okay. Well,
I feel like it has like the same.
We finished number 8 in super chats
Like,
last
yeah,
night.
like, I don't know. That's the thing, dude. I don't even know.
Place in DC soon.
But for whatever reason, when I think of the taste, my mind makes a connection to root beer.
There's your answer right there.
The taste of root beer, even though it's not exactly the taste of root beer, it's something else.
Unless you want to email me, ddaycobra@gmail.com. You can email it to me. Variant says that when did anyone in the know give an exact timeline for the war? What idiot believes that wars are predictable? People with TDS. People with TDS do. By the way, and again, not that this is relevant, but it's not. But you know, I don't recall in the last several
Man,
weeks,
I will go to the ends of the earth.
have we had any
fucking,
of our brave
you know,
soldiers
satisfy my
injured
my
or
fucking
killed in action
my urges.
in the last several weeks? If
I
there
fucking
has, I haven't heard of
got
any
those
widespread
Dunkaroos.
reports. So,
'Cause I was
have we
craving
had any
them.
of those reports? Am I missing
I think
that?
I'm gonna
Is
start
someone,
craving these things.
You know, keeping up with
Did
that
you,
because I've heard no widespread
You feel
reports
worse
of
after eating
United
all those
States
Dunkaroos, or
soldiers,
you felt better?
you know, being injured. Nope. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? It's almost like
Did I feel worse
actual military operations ended when Trump said,
after eating
and
what?
now we're in the negotiation
The
process.
Dunkaroos?
So, there you go. Elias says,
If I ate it all at once, then yeah, I would feel bad.
No worries, Scully. Let's see. Here it is right here. Somebody says, email.
You can get them at Giant Tiger.
80? Yes.
I remember there was...
Here's my email right
There were a couple times where I would just go after getting off work or on my off day.
There it is.
Just go there. I don't know. For some reason,
For writing all in uppercase. It's
I
appreciated.
don't know if this is a sign of me getting old as fuck or whatever, but sometimes just doing groceries is relaxing, like very relaxing for whatever reason. And yeah, I kind of like doing that.
I write in retard case.
Try to make it a habit.
Appreciate that.
I was trying to cook my food
Johnny
a lot
Witzka
more
says,
back then.
doesn't Henry's death remind you of Tony Temple?
So, yeah,
I mean, there's a little
if I saw it,
similarity for sure. But
I'd usually pick up like a box.
I mean, I have to go back and look
but
at the details of that.
I haven't
This
had
was
those in a long time.
Market realities, and so was Tony Temple. So who still thinks Trump, multi-billionaire, is paid off by Israel, disobeying his evil Zionist master and such? Oh, there's a lot of people that believe this. There's a lot of people that believe this. They're very stupid people, but they do believe
Like when you buy
Somebody
a
says Caleb
Pringles
is
bottle,
celebrity pro.
like are you not meant to eat that all in one sitting?
Lapco says, did we live in the same 90s? LA riots, OJ, Columbine, OKC bombing, Waco, Ruby Ridge, First World Trade Center
It's
bombing.
like the regular size. Whoa,
has
okay.
had its crap.
I'm
To me,
fat
the regular
ass.
size. To me, the regular
just
size
because
is the
things
tall.
happened, no one said bad things
Yeah,
didn't
like that's what I
happen
mean.
in the 90s. We were saying that the
Oh, if
racial
you
tension
don't gain weight.
was not in every fabric of our life. I don't recall anyone saying that, you know, there was no bad
sure
things
they
that
would
happened.
I just don't know.
Saying that it wasn't part of our every fabric of our
I mean,
life.
like I just.
Now it's part
I
of
don't know
every fucking decision
someone who can
that we
eat
have to make
one
on a day-to-day basis.
and then just have the
Racism
one.
and identity politics is part of all of it.
Like when you eat one, you want, like you want another, and then when you eat that chip, you want another, and another, and another. And it's just like,
Because whatever their seasoning is with the salt.
Okay, that I do remember that video. I do remember. Nick says, sorry I've been missing Cobra Cast recently. My dad had a cancerous, is that nodule, removed and is going to be fine. God is going to bless the snake pit. Well, I'm
yeah,
so
like,
sorry that happened, but it's
I'm usually better at cutting it off with just regular, like Lay's or just like a bag of chips, but with Pringles, it's almost like, it's not even just the chip itself, it's just like the whole act of like reaching into the bottle, it almost becomes like hypnotic.
If it looks like a duck and quacks
yeah, I guess something like that, but it, I don't know, like it's like a built-in pattern, like you reach in, you grab, and it's like, oh, this time I grabbed two, I guess I'm gonna eat two at once.
We do have,
and, you know, you eat two at once, and you're like, oh, damn, that was good, maybe I'll eat three at once.
And I do know that
You grab 3 chips, and then, you know, you get close to the bottom, it's all fucking broken up. So you fucking put the lid back on and you shake it until it's basically like a powder, and you just basically drink the fucking crumbs.
Yeah, I saw this today.
And it's like, yeah, dude, like...
I saw this today. I have to show you this. Yellow Flash retweeted it. I'm gonna find it.
I don't think I would ever buy those fucking small motherfuckers.
Okay. So our boy the quartering was bitching about Trump today. Yeah, if you can believe that. Quartering was bitching about Trump. He's mad about Trump having speeches that are too long. Right
You
here.
think they need to redesign that cam?
About Trump's speeches being too long. It looked like he was going to say boring. Okay?
Oh, it's fucking annoying getting the ones at the bottom.
Go do a speech. No! We've all seen your speeches.
Huh?
And by the way, inconvenient truth,
slide them to the rim.
Too damn long.
Why didn't you say boring? Why didn't you say boring? He wanted to say Trump's speeches are boring. You want to talk about fake MAGA?
Convenient truth.
Like tilting the can, dog.
What?
I don't like tilting the can.
Too damn long. If Trump wants to talk, he can talk for 20 minutes. I literally left the RNC because he was still talking. He was talking after like 2 hours. I got all
I just want
this dude left.
the
so again,
the chewy Chips Ahoy without the chocolate chips. Just want the dough.
And
I'll be happy.
Mr. I'm hardcore Trump, hardcore MAGA supporter, all of that, admits to leaving the RNC in the middle of a speech.
I remember
this is the
when
same
Mass Effect 3 came out.
That Trump. This is the week after he got
When
shot.
I first started playing it,
because I was there.
I had one of those.
So this dude, after Trump gets shot,
Yeah, it's like a box of them or whatever, like a pack.
Quartering leaves the speech.
So good.
That's your true MAGA supporter right there.
He was still talking. He was talking after like 2 hours. I got all the way back to my hotel, and he was still talking. It's too long.
Whoa, it's a fucking convenience store, dude.
20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Trump,
Yo, get out of your car and go in the convenience store.
This isn't about you.
It literally is about Trump. Your entire online fake persona now is about Trump. Until, of course, it's not useful anymore and he won't talk.
Whoa.
But this
why
is
the girl,
truly
all the
sign of
baddies got
someone that jumped on the MAGA
masks on,
bandwagon.
dog.
Because if you go back to 2016 to 2020, he was not
Let
that.
me in, I'm
I think even like
Whoa.
in the first Trump election, he wasn't
Dog,
even talking about Trump.
do they have the monster
and
in
he
their
would not even
dog?
co-sign Trump. at
Holy
that
shit,
point
there's
because he was
no
scared it would,
fucking
hurt his
cash
audience.
register
He
in
didn't
there.
want to hurt his audience back then. And now because
Does Japan still use money?
pop culture stuff dried up for him, he wants to move into, I'm a MAGA supporter. Okay. Well, let's see how that goes for you. But yeah, total fraud in every way. From being again, this is the guy that called the Rise of Skywalker, Rise of the
Dog,
Skywalker.
I need to ask you a
The
question.
guy that called Gina Carano Gina Carano because he didn't know how to pronounce her name when he first started to pretend like he cared about that. This is the guy that follows Google Trends in order to get video topics. This is how he gets video topics. Google Trends. I was blown away when he said that in his fake apology video to me, Drinker, and
is worth more than
Gary,
a nickel.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw it the other day, but
is bigger than a dime.
Drinker actually
Bro, it's you white people, man. You fucking invented it, alright?
Because I'm sure a dime back in the day was made with something that was worth more than a nickel.
This is the jam, the quartering super chat numbers for the last week.
Can you fucking explain it in modern days, dude?
$37. Scully's already sent me 100 this stream.
No, well, they can make a nickel smaller. Like, I'm just saying, why haven't they changed that?
Why would you make it smaller than a dime? A dime's already small as fuck.
Oh, they can always make it smaller, you fucking cunt.
They're gonna make it so small it's gonna be like a fucking... It's gonna be like those chips right here, the goddamn microscope. The Hubble fucking telescope.
Yeah, dude.
Look at how many bands he's doing.
Yeah, be able to put 10,000 of them in a pouch.
No, you need to have 7 million just to fucking fill a fucking thing.
Or you still haven't fucking explained why they haven't changed it, dude.
Because there's no reason to. You know that dimes are
The
small.
dog, it's more material.
No one cares. No one
Here,
cares.
no,
No one
it's
cares.
Complete waste of time. But he's catching strays now from
Why are you so fucking? Why are you so defensive, dude? Did I fucking make fun of like your ancestors' fucking like work?
Yeah, sorry, we can actually fucking create a currency.
Whoa, what the fuck is your problem, dude? Oh, you're fucked in the head, dog. Just asking you a question out of curiosity and you getting all fucking defensive with me.
Dog, why do I need so much water for no reason?
Like, what would happen if I just fucking collected, I don't know, a fucking, like, all the pennies and melted it down into, like, ingots? How much money do you think I could get, dog?
And Delona with a 20
Pennies are what?
gifted
Copper
memberships. That's
Like, isn't copper
$100
valuable?
in gifted memberships.
Copper pipes and all that? Don't people, like, fucking,
I don't know. I don't know how much more you get if you
Just in the time that I reacted to the quarter, we've gotten 25 memberships and a $37 super chat. Okay.
Yeah, they let you fucking deposit cash, but they don't let you fucking deposit coins at a fucking ATM.
Half the people in the comment section love me, and half of them.
Well, nigga, I don't want to go to the person.
What if she's hot as
It
fuck?
is so funny.
Actually, the branch that I go to.
No, at the CBC across when there was a CBC across the street. Two of the chicks
Yeah,
went
I go to TD, you fucking retard.
And that's why I like highlighting the super chats when they come in knowing I'm going to be
It's pretty bad at TD, dude.
They hate you when
probably all bald
highlight your super chat during these clips more than they even hate me. They're like, who the fuck would give this piece
I'm
of
just
shit
like,
money?
why can't they fucking have a thing at the ATM?
People like Jacoby, why would he give him?
Why do I have to have human interaction?
And I'm like, I don't look, and I agree with the chat. I don't know why the fuck anybody gives me
I don't
money.
want to
I'm
fucking
right there
connect with human beings,
commenters.
dude. They
know
don't
why it happens
exist.
either. But I'm okay with it. Alright? No, they hate Jalen even more.
What the fuck was that? Was that a marshmallow on your fucking map?
I probably lumped you guys in there.
Fucking smiley face marshmallow?
Draken199 with a 50 because he's like, I want to be featured on
Is that
illicit clips.
fucking
You
cum
get to be
tissue?
featured on illicit clips. Everybody gets to be featured on illicit clips. But in reality, all
Bro,
I'm doing is drifting
the
more.
cum tissue pile
And that's what
is
the chatters
touching the
say, they're
ceiling, dude.
Nice, dude. This guy's on Mars.
He's using this to get money.
Bro,
And I'm
it's
like,
touching the fucking ceiling.
That's exactly
It's the
what I'm
Tower of Pisa.
Okay? Do it all every fucking day. This is what I do. My chat likes honesty and self-awareness, which is why
Fucking
Scully
hell,
just dropped
dude.
a 50. Being hated never felt so good.
You know what you
right.
should do, dog?
Feels
You're
damn
so
good,
fucking scared of wetting yourself, dude. Why don't you just like fucking mummy your dick, right? Just get a bunch of fucking cloth and just fucking tourniquet your dick. Where it just looks like a fucking mummy in a tomb, dude. Fucking faggot.
Hey, I don't want to fucking have that shit over me, faggot. That makes a lot of sense.
Elias says, I refuse to give you money.
Just fucking jerk myself to death until the end of days.
I
Fucking
know I'll never
faggot.
get your money, but I appreciate that you're here to tell me that. So thank you so much. Luis says, I hate you too. Move decimal to
This
increase
guy
value.
didn't fucking jerk off for 2 weeks. This country would have been fixed by now, dude. But this fucking white piece of shit isn't embracing his destiny to run this fucking country. So now we're fucked.
Just saying, have a great day.
Because this blue-eyed, fucking blonde-haired faggot doesn't want to fucking embrace his goddamn masculinity. Go fuck yourself.
That's why. And anybody who's an actual like longtime Trump supporter, like again, self-awareness is the crucial element here. Most people don't watch most Trump supporters are not going to
See that dude? You see that fucking white thing
that Trump does, okay? They're just not going to do it.
Yeah, it's a
Do you know why the
mascot, you
quartering
fucking
watches
gay
every
faggot.
speech? Do you know why I watch
Yeah,
every
what is that
speech? Do you
supposed
know
to
why
be?
Benny Johnson watches every speech?
A fucking
Because we get
Japanese
paid
thing,
to
dude.
fucking
What the fuck?
do it, okay?
No,
But
tell
we
me
are
what
not
it is.
representative of the masses.
I don't know, one of
Most
those fucking
people
little
don't watch
cute
There you
things
go.
that
Trump
fucking
speech.
women like. I don't
So
know.
they're not going to see every
Yeah, no,
speech
it's a fucking
every
competition.
day, every time, like we do. And this is where you get caught.
Nice, dude.
Why do you think their fucking birth rates are so low, dude? Fuck
And you have
no.
no self-awareness. And you're getting wrapped up into the internet bullshit. Most people do not watch every stream like we do. And the only reason we watch every stream is
Oh,
because
yeah, here we go. Here we go with the women, dude.
Speeches.
Oh, it's the fucking women, dude. This guy doesn't fucking jerk off for... Doesn't fucking not jerk off for more than a week. Complains about the women, dude. Fucking
And all the
loser.
other streamers, we watch every one because it's content purpose. Thank you, Nandy. Bad Jer sells his coffee.
This guy wants women to be a certain way, but he can't even fucking master himself.
I'm liking Bad Jer more and more now that I think about it. As much as I would like to argue with you, Nandy, when you put it in this perspective, Bad Jer may have you beat. I mean, all he gives you is bad coffee and bad videos.
That is not drifting, dude. That's driving like a fucking retard.
I can't even argue with that.
It's the guardrail.
Mark Andre Rose says, I'm being used? How did
Goes
this
off
happen?
the fucking road there, hits the fucking light. Amazing.
You're the only one that I don't use around here. Everybody else, though, 100%.
Hits the guardrail again.
Mandatory drift
Oh,
tax.
God.
Louis says, I use D-Day to fend off women. I'm very handsome. My grandma said so.
Oh my god, dude. What is wrong with this fucking guy?
We're all using Jeremy, says American Dreamer. Yeah,
The sky high.
Right, who cares? At the end of the day, as long as we're having fun, does it really matter? Does it really matter? I don't think it does. It shouldn't anyway. It shouldn't. And that's what it's all about. Is there any news right now? Because I can sit up.
Dude, go back to fucking Call of Duty, man. Fucking leave the shit to the pros.
Tommy Robinson, I do want to play this. Tommy Robinson says he's on his way to Southampton. This is a few hours ago. Here we go.
We are on the way to Southampton. I saw online as I started this Noah Ace, which is the young white boy who was stabbed, then handcuffed, whilst bleeding out, pleading with the police for an ambulance, let him know he'd been stabbed. They didn't care, the accusation races opposed off his life. Basically, that's what and that is due to police training. So all you read it up. I've seen all these demonstrations, all these different things. I've seen last night, this morning, there's a flash demo called for 6 p.m.
How's your back, dog?
I watched the video, it's horrific. Any other race to reverse them, the world's on fire. Yeah? So I'm going today to
Oh, I can't ask it.
No, I said nice, dude.
Can't ask a fucking question, dude.
to do with diversity.
This guy's on fucking Mars map, bro.
Media, everything. They're all
Yeah, you
trained
want
to
some?
hate white people, to look for white privilege. Does Henry fucking Noah look like he had white privilege when he's laying on that floor? Yeah? There's only one privilege, and that was for the brown person. And that is continuous in every single aspect of the Constitution. They're favoured in school education. Look,
Everything he's
So
saying.
your fucking hall ruptured at fucking 5 a.m.
School education, white working class kids are failing them at the bottom.
6:13.
All the other migrant
I looked
groups
at the
are
clock.
excelling
I'm
and
like,
doing better.
fuck.
Scully,
me,
you
dude.
missed this. What happened? Well, he's talking about what happened with the Henry
It's after I fell asleep at
thing
4
we
as well,
covered
so I
earlier. I don't know if you were here
fucking
earlier when we
sleep
covered
at
that.
all.
But if you go back to the start of the show, the first 30
Oh my
minutes of the
goodness.
show, we're covering this craziness in the UK.
They have all the
Oh,
support,
bro.
money, and funding.
Fucking have
I don't know, dude.
shower. I don't know if
We're
fucking
huge. He's working hard. And that's what Henry was. He wouldn't colour, so he was happy.
go back to
These
bed. I
didn't
don't know
care.
if I
That is
fucking have any
institutional
bullshit
racism.
on me still.
After these
Because
rules
of
know
fucking
things
shit.
change, they
Hope I
went
don't.
forward the other way. So something needs to change. Something literally on the
Oh
way
my
down there now.
God,
Something
dude.
that's heading down to support Henry Noah's family, to support.
You didn't think that was enough, dude? You have to fucking go do it again that day.
That video, it was certain armed family who said, this is bigger than
I
heavy
gotta
load.
make sure the job is done, dude.
Institutional racism against all the
Why would the job not be done?
Because it doesn't. It's not always a fucking full fucking expulsion. And if anything, that makes me want to do it more.
Why would it make you want to do it more when you already have it out of your system?
I can't watch the whole thing here on YouTube, but I would recommend checking it out. I'm sure Aspen has it on his channel and it's probably an edited version.
So you're slave to your body?
But
oh yeah, dude. That's how fucking life and bodies work.
Scully says, hey, send you the link. Hope you get it. Got it pulled up right now. Is under pacifier politics. Quick question. Is
so you're not a Sigma.
10% going to be available to
you haven't ascended.
That's amazing.
That's what you're telling me.
I'll follow up with
God loves them.
Okay. That's a maybe. I'm working on it. And Vegas, I'm excited. I still got to get some details from Gary about everything. But yes, definitely working on it. Okay, here's the video that Scully sent me right here. Baby Kamala and Baby Joe passed the Odyssey.
You ever hear of the greats? Fucking retain their seed, dog. Yeah, look them up. Look up Martin Garrix.
Yeah, he's probably smashing it. I'll check fucking every 7 hours.
Mike Tyson, dog.
One of my very impressive and comfortable chairs.
At least 3 a day.
No, but he would abstain for the weeks leading up to the fight, dog.
Well, it's good for him, dude.
Oh, dog, I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, well, he has a lisp, so...
Nice.
Everybody knows it was you.
Why are you being mean, dude?
Very quickly.
He has a lisp. I don't.
So?
Why does he have to have a lisp?
And I know you and Joe are secretly best friends.
Well, why does that matter to what I'm talking about,
So
dog?
I understand they put you in charge of casting for the Odyssey
Why
movie?
is Mike Tyson so
That's
short?
right. And we felt there wasn't enough representation in the original story,
Nice.
so we decided to change that.
Oh, this doesn't sound like it's going to be good.
Well, for starters, we needed...
I'm telling you right now, the negativity surrounding the Odyssey has hit a level that I was
It's like, bro, just
not
wake up, bro.
prepared
It's
for.
like, I'm asleep.
I really was
just
not
wake up,
prepared
bro.
for
Like,
this. This is completely gotten... I think Elon Musk is one of the pieces to the puzzle.
It's okay, am I fully conscious when
Again,
I'm
I'm not
asleep?
saying it wouldn't have happened without Elon, but I think Elon has taken it to such a level.
This fucking guy doesn't know what he's
I
talking
don't
about.
get shocked a lot by stuff. I am completely shocked at how bad the Odyssey narrative is right now. And it's deserved, by the way.
to make sure women were represented.
You do realize that this is supposed to be a story about
You're
a
not
guy
one to be healed,
warrior
dog.
who's trying to get home to his family, not a chick flick to
Yeah,
pig
not
out
the
on
heels,
ice cream
the
watching.
heels.
Hey man, you want some ice cream?
Then let
That's
your
nice,
balls
Joe.
fill.
Anne Hathaway.
Leave them
It
alone.
doesn't allow
Well,
it
maybe
to
one
itself to do
pterodactyl
that.
won't be enough to ruin the movie.
And Charlize Theron.
In the past 3 weeks, it's happened twice, dude.
And Zendaya.
What the fuck is your
And
problem?
everything. She has the emotional range of a shellfish.
No, dude, you didn't say it happened twice, dude.
Yeah, 2 Mondays ago,
And that
or
leads us to the black
not
representation.
last Monday, but the Monday before. I said it happened
This
too.
is a story set in ancient Greece.
You
Nice,
fucking
dude.
remember that?
Shouldn't the characters look like Greeks? I thought race swapping
dude.
people was supposed
2 out of
to
the
be
last 3
bad.
Mondays it happened.
It's only bad being a white person.
Fucking retarded.
If it's white, it ain't right. I don't even call my underwear tidy whities. I call them tidy
We
brown.
must let these things happen, my
When
friend.
you buy them, Joe?
Nice.
Well, when I buy them, they're white, but that don't last too
There
long.
you have to retain it. Well, it's
Okay,
gonna fucking come out
that's just
anyway.
the worst thing I've ever heard. Joe, who do you have for the black representation?
Well, we cast Travis Scott, the rapper.
Why? What could he possibly be doing in the movie?
Hey, dude, dog, you gotta paint it, dog.
How does that make any sense?
Oh, who said anything about making sense?
Gotta let it
And
flow,
then there's
dog.
Helen of Troy.
All right, now, Helen of Troy is widely believed to have been the most beautiful woman to have ever lived. This is a big deal. Any choice other than the creator of this channel's wife, who is stunningly beautiful, everybody says so.
Holy fuck, dude. I'll go find the UFO.
Hi everyone, welcome.
Whoa.
Fucking shitting yourself, dude?
Nice. Already did, dog. Hours ago, dog.
Bro, I haven't exercised for like a good 3 months at least.
Damn, dog. That's fucked up, dog. You're gonna fucking shrivel up.
Yeah. Oh.
Who's the most aura in Optic?
Who's the most aura in Optic? I mean, obviously excluding myself because that wouldn't be fair. It's hard not to say sad. It's really hard not to, so gotta go with the king.
Oh no, I feel like we have a lot of aura in our team. Just do like Matt.
Big timer. Not close, actually.
I gotta say formal. Yeah, I gotta say formal. I don't know how he gets away with.
Right now, I would say Mercules. They're making T-shirts about that guy. Nobody made T-shirts ever about any guy.
Formal. Yeah, man. We all shut up when he talks. Don't tell him I said that.
Who's the most aura in Optic?
Kiri Christella son Kiri Christe.
People like
Holy fuck. Dog, I just blew up my brain. Fuck. What the fuck are you doing?
Dog, we must shred the tires, dog.
Holy fuck, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Kill.
400 yards. Turn left.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, dude, what if they were troll and they made it like a default and you couldn't switch it off? The fucking tires would explode. Just keep fucking burning them out.
Like I can't take the gas off?
No, if you continuously drifted, the fucking tires would explode.
Well, they would if I had damage on tire whip.
Yeah, what if they made it so you can never take it off? That'd be fucking hilarious to me, dude. And they put like the damage threshold so low.
400 yards.
Like the slightest fucking little blowout.
Nice. He just stops right in front of me. Fuck off. God, I wish I could get out and shoot these people, man.
200 yards. Turn left.
Or you're playing the wrong game.
Turn left. In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
And it's fucking rain. Dude, it's blue skies. How is it fucking raining, man?
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is in 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, it's raining. I can't fucking see.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It's fucking make it rain until you can't fucking drive, man. I don't know why people love fucking dynamic weather so much. Hey, let's have snow in our game, guys. It's so cool. Fucking gay faggots, dude. Dog, my car's repaired. Woo!
Arrived at your destination.
As members. So support our work, smash the like button, share the show with everyone you know, and again, join us at timcast.com. Joining us tonight to talk about this and so much more, we've got Patrick Casey.
Thanks for having me on again, Tim. Yeah, I'm the writer. I've written for Chronicles Magazine, American Greatness, publications like that. Also the host of the Restore and Order podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at Restore Order USA.
Right on. Got the boys hanging out. Tate's here.
Well, what's going on? I'm happy to be back. And great.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, Phil? What's up, Tate? What's up, Patrick? What's up, Tim? What's going on?
Here's the story. We'll start with this from the Telegraph. This is massive news. I know it's up here in the UK, but it is terrible. Police treated stab victim as a racist while he lay dying. Officers handcuffed teenager as he bled to death after they fell for the attacker's wicked lies. And why did they fall for his wicked lies? Because that's the system that has been built in the West. That when the minority says they're the victim, the police default to white person bad. This innocent young man, 18 years old, Henry Novak, described as a soft, gentle soul, was walking home from hanging out with some friends, and this guy, a Sikh, stabbed him with a ceremonial blade. The family helped cover the whole thing up, hid the weapons, lied to the police claiming he wasn't stabbed, claimed he was a racist who attacked them, and so as he lay dying, they covered the murder victim as he lay dying. Now you get this. This is amazing. From inews.co.uk. British far-right agitators sparked violence over Novak death. The Home Secretary has described disorder in Southampton as completely unacceptable after protesters threw bins and flares at police officers.
All right, I'll be back, dog. Whoa.
We got this video of the riots breaking. taken out. And I wonder, do we have audio on this one? I think there's just no audio on it. Huh? Oh, it's just muted. My bad. He's saying, I'm peaceful, I'm peaceful. You can see the police have lined up. I won't call it the biggest riot we've ever seen or anything like that. What I will say, however, is that, guys, when you just do the simple math here, George Floyd was a known abuser. He was chewing on a speedball. He tried to use counterfeit money. He resisted arrest, and he died in the process. They found a lethal dose of fentanyl in the system. I'm sure, when people are angry, they get the knee on his neck or, in the neck area for as long as he did. But this is not a good person. And they put statues in his honor. They painted murals in his honor. They rioted in foreign countries over the death of a U.S. man. Now we have a young white kid who was murdered, and the police treated him as the murderer, even though he was the victim. And we've got, what was it, about 50 people? If this is the calculus, I'll tell you what's going to happen. I mean, there's going to be a default machine in place where police will just say, even if the white person is the victim, there is no reason to treat him as anything other than a perpetrator because of the political calculus. If a minority is injured or hurt or killed, you will get death threats, riots, or prison for the rest of your life. If a white person is murdered, 50 people might shut the door.
This is just another manifestation of the intent out there. You got the rape gangs over there. And this is a similar thing. The reason they didn't prosecute the rape gangs is they didn't want to be accused of racism. Right. They didn't help this kid because they said that he's a racist and it was a racist attack. Basically, the default position is if a minority says something, you have to just accept what they say is true and all of the consequences. It is good that one of the police officers has resigned. I don't think that's enough. It's not going to save public trust in police force.
Yeah, the officers need to be brought to justice because it's a big counterfactual to say that had the officers at least attempted to save this kid's life, that he'd be alive. We don't really know, but the fact of the matter is that they didn't, so we should just kind of assume that it should be treated that they're responsible to some degree for Henry Novak's death. But I think, you're right to bring up Rotherham. It's this insane mind virus that's kind of crept into the West, where people would rather have all sorts of horrible things befall them and their children rather than being accused of being racist, essentially. And the police in the UK are totally indoctrinated into or trained in a lot of stuff that we would call DEI here. They might have a different term for it over there. But yeah, it's basically an anti-white way of viewing the world, and they're literally trained to be police officers in that way. So when they showed up, it wasn't just, the particular ideological inclinations of these specific officers that led them to do this. They were literally trained to be just on the lookout for racism. Like racism, that's the main thing that you need to worry about as a police officer. And Henry Novak, maybe he'd be alive today if the British police weren't trained in this.
If they were just trained to the point, you think the guy stabbed, it would be fairly easy to ascertain whether or not he was actually stabbed.
Right. And you can tell it's tough. I mean, Tim brought up George Floyd, the discrepancy between the action, and it's so obvious insofar as there's pictures and countless tweets from Keir Starmer taking that he is deeply disturbed by the George Floyd death. And then the reaction to the Henry Novak, he made it sound like it was a car accident. Oh, well, this knife wandered around and stabbed this kid. I don't know what happened, but this is just a tragic, unavoidable event, as if this isn't the culmination of, yes, these DEI style policies that he's implemented. By the way, this is a Western issue. This isn't unique to the United Kingdom. People in the United States get most of it. See, it's crazy over there. It's like, we have a lot of the same problems here. Keep in mind, Derek Chauvin's still in prison right now because of the same motivating factor behind the Henry Novak's death. Beyond that, the immigration. I mean, Keir Starmer and all of his cohorts in the Uniparty have just flooded Britain with waves and waves of migrants from the third world. This guy, his religion says you got to carry a dagger around with you. That should be a non-starter. If you're designing an immigration policy, maybe exclude the people that have to carry around a weapon with them to vanquish their enemies.
Let's play this clip from Nigel Farage.
We need a change in culture. Enough of anti-white prejudice. A promotion of the idea that white lives matter just as much as black lives. An end to DEI and positive discrimination, but a country that treats everybody equally and fairly before the law. This is serious. This is urgent. I fear where our society will be in a few short years if we don't do this and do it very, very quickly. I want to send my sincerest condolences, the country's sincerest condolences to Henry's family. I hope this is the last time a British police force operates in this way.
I don't think these people realize that these seeds that have been sown to create problems like this started 20 years ago. And Nigel Farage was saying, we got to put a stop to this right now. It's like, yeah, maybe if you sow some seeds, maybe in 20 years you can reverse this. But you have a massive ingestion of people from foreign countries that don't like you, that will do what they can to harm you. And the problem is, the political machine is deferential to these people. Politicians in the United States, like look at Ilhan Omar, for instance. She has no incentive to stop fraud in her state or in her city because the fraud is the benefit of her countrymen. She talks about benefiting Somalia over the United States. They come here to extract from us. So what happens then when the police are challenged over something like this? The politicians are going to say, listen, my voter base, my constituency, they hate white people. So act accordingly. And that's what you're going to get. You're not going to fix this because you created a voter bloc that is racist.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like you have the systemic problem. You know, John Doyle makes this point all the time where he says you can't just ratchet back liberalism to an earlier stage and not expect the same outcome. People have this idea in their head. If we could just go back to the 1990s, you know, it was so nice back then. To your point, Tim, the seeds were already sown. Like 9 times out of 10, well, 99 times out of 100, we're going to be back in this exact same situation if you just turn back the dial. It's a systemic. Everything this is predicated on is just rotted to its core. In addition to that, to your point with the migrants, I mean, you see the cultural mismatch right here. I mean, this stabber, his family was helping him cover it up. I mean, the mom moved the knife into the house. Henry Novak, it appears that he's in their front porch area. That's what it appears to be. But we know for certain the mom hid the knife. They're discussing in Punjabi, him and the brother are going back and forth, like, how are we going to cover this up? Or how are we going to convince the police that this was, you know, he was being racist or whatever? That's a complete cultural mismatch. I mean, think about in the United States and the United Kingdom with that the culture, that shared culture that we have to a large degree. What is the reaction when one of us commits, you know, some sort of crime? Look at the Tyler Robinson case. The dad turns him in. You know, we have this cultural accountability. It's like, yes, we're kin. Yes, we look out for each other. But if you've done something wrong, you got to be accountable for it. But in these cultures, it's not that way at all. They look out for each other. They cover up for each other. Elon Omar, you know, we're scamming because we're all one team here. We're not actually part of this greater America. We're one team inside of this. We got to get ours, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I made a related story that I heard about, I think it was a Somali in Maine was talking to a person that the congressperson said, like they were accused of some kind of fraud or whatever, and he said to the congressperson, he's like, look, we elected you, so you need to make sure that nothing bad happens to us. Essentially saying, we voted for you, so you have to make sure that we can break the law. And that's something that's normal in a lot of places in the world. I know a lot of people in the United States don't like to hear these kind of things, but like, if you go to like India, you go to some places in South America, if you get a job, the guy that gives you a job expects indefinitely you give him like 10% of your pay. If you go to India and you want to get your lights turned on, you go to the owner of the property and pay him, and he goes over to the electric company and he bribes the guy to turn the electricity on. It's not the same kind of culture here, and culture matters.
Absolutely. There's so much that people in the first world take for granted, and not having to bribe someone to get your package from the post office is one of those things. And you talk to people. There's an interesting guy, Jayant Bhandari. He's kind of like a Macy's guy, and he grew up in India, but he moved over to, I think, Britain when he was like 10 or 15. And, you know, one of the few immigrant, examples where they're like, thank you for saving me from my homeland, basically. So he goes on podcasts and he talks about that all the time, about how, you know, Westerners just don't know what it's like. The corruption in the third world is massive. And one thing I wanted to point out, too, is a lot of these third world countries, it's kind of the funny thing about Ilhan Omar talking about how she's representing Somalia. Somalia, she totally is, and that's, you know, she's a horrible, you know, person, shouldn't be in Congress, but in Somalia is not like a very united country. In a lot of these third world countries, they're divided by, you know, ethnic groups, even within the same ethnic groups, tribes, clans, families. And people forget that getting rid of that stuff in the West, getting rid of clannishness, is one of the reasons that we're able to have like what we consider first world civilization here. So when you bring in these people that they're not just coming from a different religious or ethnic background, but you know, the clannish like mindset, people just can't relate to that anymore. That's kind of why you see this stuff here. They just immediately start conspiring to cover up this murder, and yeah, it's not good.
We don't have the clans. We don't have any kind of white clans. You know what I mean? With any kind of garb they might wear that identify each other. Just the clans aren't a thing. You know?
And we're not calling for them to come back.
And to your point, it took a lot of time to put the lid on that kind of stuff. I mean, you know, infamously, you know, a lot of the Scots-Irish that came here, the Highland Scots, you know, these clans and the feuds, you know, boiled over, and now they can be only one of them. But even that was like the tail end of it. I mean, we're talking about a system that was broken up 500 to 1,000 years ago in Europe, and so it is not dramatic or over exaggeration to say no. These people are quite literally 500 to 1,000 years behind the West insofar as they're still dealing with the clannishness. I mean, we were talking in Minneapolis in the primary, they were discussing how even within the same ethnic group of Somalis that came here, this isn't my domain, Somali demography, there was two clans that diverged in voting. One clan voted for Jacob Frey, and the other clan voted for Ortega. So the clannishness, they're going at it even when they come to the West, like still to some degree. And congrats, we've just imported that to the United States, 1,000-year-old civilization. You know, the civilization from 1,000 years ago.
What I think we're dealing with right now is I feel like a lot of people have checked out. And who said this? There was like a viral video where the guy said, the American dream today is to get as much money as possible to isolate yourself, to insulate yourself from the chaos.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what I think we're seeing happen right now. I think many Americans have resigned themselves to we're cooked, right? Gas prices are really high right now. The economy is very, very bad. And you know, there's a lot of diehard Trump supporters that are saying, no, everything's fine, but it is not fine. And I think, you know, when I talk to regular people, their attitudes are just like, I checked out and I'm trying to just get mine before it's too late. I think the AI problem is causing a lot of this as well. Like, the view that people have is the end is nigh, and they're shoving their way, knocking people overboard and trying to jump on a life raft before the chances.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, I think, why you are seeing a bit of existentialness around President Trump. I think this is part of the reason why people do get so frustrated, is because people do accurately understand that he in many ways is a last chance. I mean, I understand, you know, it's never over until it's over, but insofar as returning America to a state that people remember it in, I think people still remember that Trump is the last chance, and I think that's accurate. I do think he's doing a lot of good work in many ways, but it is true that if Trump is unsuccessful in the end, I mean, what victory looks like changes. I mean, it's a different calculation. The narrow victory becomes much narrower. Possibly what we can extract from that will look a lot different. And so that's where I do understand a bit of the existentialness around Trump, to the point where people get extra critical. Sometimes those criticisms are fair, but sometimes it's like, fair enough, I get it. I mean, I do understand why people are like, this is a last one.
Tate, you're kind of sounding like a panicking right now. I'm really disappointed. No, I agree with a lot of what you're saying, and I think what you're mostly saying is like people feel this way. Maybe that's not necessarily. It could be justified. It could not be justified.
That's why they panic so much.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's I think a lot of people have been red-pilled over the course of the last decade, and at a certain point you realize that you're not going to get the America of the 50s back, or I guess the 90s is what the average conservative looks back to as the golden age before we, you know, kind of entered the Kali Yuga. But people do have that in mind. But I think it should be remembered that, you know, when Romney lost in 2012, people were thinking, there were a lot of conservatives were like, it's over, we're never going to win another election again. So like, you know, the show is going to go on, but yeah, there is a lot of dooming out there.
Yeah, and it's not to doom to say like, oh, it's all over. It's just Trump really is kind of that poor American last stand, and I think this is why he's absorbed every patriot in the country in this coalition, and then everyone that hates him hates patriots by extension, because I think they've accurately understood that like, this is the time. This is like.
Well, Trump is such a like a world historical figure that it's perfectly valid to wonder, in the absence of Trump, like, what are we even going to have, right? And but the important thing to keep in mind is, like, God willing, Trump's going to live another decade or two, and he's going to be like kingmaker in American politics, and he's going to continue. Just imagine that, like multiple decades of American politics dominated by
His parents have Trump. So he's gonna be around.
He's got great genes, and he's really red pilled too because he doesn't work out. Remember, because he has this theory that the human body's like a battery that has a finite amount of energy. So he just takes it easy. He doesn't work out. So he's got a ways to go.
Well, I'll tell you what we get. We got the story from ABC News. Right now, guys, as we're recording this show, the California elections are underway. It's a big deal because the Republicans seem to be doing particularly well. Steve Felton and Spencer Pratt. The story just the other day, burned ballots and vandalized voting center prompt investigations ahead of Tuesday's California primary. Now, this is a jungle primary, which means the Republicans are likely to advance because they are doing as well as they are, but who knows if they'll win the general. What we see from this election will give us some insights into the midterms. But the question just before we launch the segment was, what's it going to look like without Donald Trump? And I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this with Trump going after Massey, with Donald Trump being this kingmaker, his endorsements carry weight. I genuinely believe that we are headed towards, without Trump, it is going to be tribal chaos. If you think a multicultural democracy versus a constitutional republic is bad, wait till you have 7 left factions and 7 right-wing factions and everybody just disagrees. I think we are currently in a place where regular Americans have checked out and said, I need to just get mine before it's too late. Donald Trump represents the last American president. He represents the last of the American culture and tradition, for better or for worse. What I am saying is, I believe that the people who are behind Trump are the Let's Go America, USA, USA. They believe in this country. And there are many other people that support Donald Trump that don't care all that much. And then there's everybody else that thinks this country is evil, bad, or who cares anyway. And without Trump, I don't know what you end up with, but the faction of diehard Americans who believe in the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star-Spangled Banner, it is diminishing. And I think Trump is he's the last vestige of this.
And it's actually kind of crazy how, yes, I mean, without Trump, you're looking at Jeb Bush. So we'd be, probably entering the second Democrat president in a row. Trump steps in, puts a check on that, very obvious direction that we were going. And you're actually seeing this.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong, bro?
A lot of data coming out on birth rates and these sorts of things, and there's a lot of white pills there. There's a lot of reasons for optimism. Trump isn't just making changes at the policy level, and there's a lot of positive changes, clearly. But beyond that, there's a cultural shift where I think the primary reason why, for example, you're seeing white birth rates go up is because for the first time in 60 years, white people see a future.
I'm not so convinced that it's all downstream from Trump. I think a lot of it is internet culture and young people that have kind of made these decisions. Not that Trump doesn't have his finger on the pulse of kind of the issues that have really plagued the U.S. the past 15 years or something. But I don't know that he's the guy.
I think it's because Trump took the boot off of the neck, which allowed that to facilitate. Insofar as if you're entering President Hillary Clinton, insofar as that would exist, it would be a much more adversarial, much more nihilistic culture, where I think Trump has taken the boot off and given everyone breathing room, and it's allowed a healthier sort of culture to develop.
So I think you're right about that, but I think that the attitudes towards towards like racial identity and stuff like that stuff was coming before Trump. I think that a lot of that.
Definitely. Would you agree he galvanized it at the very least?
I think that he did. I mean, look, I didn't have a particularly strong opinion about immigration. I didn't have the media had really kind of made the topic something that no one touched, and so I wasn't really aware that we had the problems that we had until Donald Trump came in. Obviously, Joe Biden made it glaring and made it something that everybody in the U.S. that was an American citizen was like, hold on, it didn't matter if really doesn't matter if you're white or Hispanic or black. It's like everybody's kind of like, we need to stop this.
What's funny is because I didn't really believe any of this stuff in 2008 with the rhetoric that Obama was an existential threat to this country when the Republicans were like, he's a socialist and he's going to bring up at the end. And I'm like, oh, this is the stupidest thing I ever heard. And now I'm looking back being like, oh, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. That was the beginning of the end.
Well, it's so true. I mean, I know it's almost a bit kitschy to say, but it is true. The big hair charge is correct. if anything, they were a bit too conservative in their predictions of how these policy changes would manifest.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I remember when gay marriage was legalized, the fear was, well, they might start adopting people. And it's like, look where we are now. I mean, it's like the most obvious example in the world, but again, this is why Trump was so massive, because what you're saying, I think a lot of people, maybe it was simmering below the surface, people would have these conversations between themselves, certainly within their families, but Trump gave people the permission to discuss these things openly, where even Trump's most vocal critics out there, like your Tucker Carlson's, like your Candace Owens, et cetera, they only exist because of Trump. This everything that we are interacting with at every level, right or left, exists because of Trump.
I think you guys are both right. I agree that all of these people are downstream from Trump, but I think what Phil's saying, not to speak for you, but I'm going to do that, is basically there was this like wave of opposition to like immigration and anti-white discrimination, and that's kind of how Trump won, because he was like an avatar to this opposition of decades of. I mean, you could say specifically to to terms of Barack Hussein Obama, but also just decades of this stuff.
Well, I mean, what do you think? What do you think had more influence on the culture, like more substantial influence on the culture, Donald Trump or Poll?
It's hard to say, because I mean, so much of Poll was. I was on Poll before 2016, so like I definitely have to agree with a large part of. Yeah. So I found it in 2012 during the time of. The Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman.
Back when B was good. Back when B was good.
Yeah. Well, I found B in like 2008, and even back then it wasn't.
He was
good.
never good.
I was still a new fag. Yeah.
No, but I think that's true insofar as yes, this was emerging. It was certainly simmering below the surface. I think that was a movement looking for an avatar, and I think Trump.
I think that's right. Yeah.
I think
without Trump, it wouldn't have been as big of a kind of tidal wave. Yeah.
Yeah, where they probably would have found an avatar at some point, but Trump just so happened to be a generational figure that it just kicked it in overdrive, and now we're in this completely alternative timeline where even in Britain they have hope. Like all across the West.
Yeah.
Even if they're again the biggest Trump critics, they have to attribute it to the fact that the United States is the forerunner of Western culture, and that Trump has changed it, and that gives them sort of permission.
But Jeff Epstein basically created Trump and MAGA, right? That's what leftists believe.
You take a look at what Trump's base is, what he represents politically. He's a moderate. He's politically moderate. He has. We call him like Bill Clinton from the 90s.
Right.
Yeah.
The fact that we're at a point in this country where Bill Clinton from the 90s is considered an extremist threat and fascist threat does not show that Donald Trump is a fascist. It does not even show that America has moved left. It shows that America opened the door to non-Americans with dramatically different moral worldviews. And if you put it very simply, and imagine you got a red balloon and a blue balloon. The blue balloon is the immigrants, and it's very small. The red balloon votes. We believe in America. We're split between, Bill Clinton and, Bob Dole or whatever it might be. George W. Bush and Al Gore. But over time, as the immigrant balloon gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it's effectively I Am Legend.
Yep.
What they ruined about that movie, and you know what I learned recently, is that they actually shot the ending properly. And then the test audience was like, we don't like it. So they're like, okay, we'll just ruin the ending. For those that are not familiar, I Am Legend, give you the simple version. Vampires are biting people and turning people into vampires. So this dude goes, I'm going to go kill all these vampires. So he goes around killing vampires. Sooner or later, he gets captured and locked up. Looks out the window and notices something. Every single person is a vampire. And then he realizes, when everyone is a vampire, you are the monster. The human being who lurks while children sleep and murders them while they're at their weakest moment. He's the boogeyman. He is legend. The point is, when you open up your borders to unlimited immigration, it doesn't matter if the country's political views go left, right, or otherwise. What matters is you're bringing in people who are left. You're bringing in people who don't care, and their only interest is get mine and burn it down. Who cares? So what happens? I go home to Chicago for the 4th of July, and they don't do fireworks anymore. I go home to my hometown neighborhood, ain't no kids playing, no fireworks going off. The baseball field is overgrown and has soccer goals in it. Baseball's gone. When I was a kid, they had four baseball diamonds, and they were surrounded every weekend morning with kids playing baseball. And that's gone now. And it's really simple. The kids are still there. People have less kids, that's true, but they're still kids. The problem is, when you go to the city hall meeting and say, we vote to have Little League on Saturday, you get a